Hello friends, good evening, and here Dr. Amit Patnaik following my last video, that is fix your routine. So today we will discuss what is Smriti Sahayak. So as you can see, my topic today is mastering the maze, how to memorize complex biological pathways and never forget them using cognitive science and mnemonic frameworks. Mnemonic means Smriti Sahayak. So you do something so that you can remember the things forever, because it is a basic science that in 24 hours, I will show you in my uh, coming next slides, that you after 24 hours, very little things you can remember what you have read before 24 hours. So mastering the medge refers to the process of successfully navigating and understanding a highly complex, confusing, or overwhelming situation. It is a metaphorical phrase used across various disciplines such as business, healthcare, and career development to describe gaining control and finding a clear path forward through challenging obstacles. That is our topic today. We will discuss. So, uh, in this slide, I will say not only this is for biology, we can change this to all the subjects. So, the science bottleneck, we can say. So why rot fails? That is biological pathways like the Krebs cycles. In Krebs cycles, if you are a biology student, because I am a biology student, so I am giving an example on biology. So you can relate it to any type of processes where it is going through 15, 60, 20 processes. So what is this rot learning? The act of memorizing information through repetition without understanding it fails because it divorces facts from meaning. While useful for basic recall, like the alphabet or math tables, it hinders true comprehension, leading to rapid forgetting and inability to solve novel problems and stunted critical thinking. So I would like to give an example here. So if any time I can ask you what are the alphabets in the English, you can easily tell every time 100 out of 100 times. Okay, but if I will ask you any biology process, just like Krebs, glycolysis, Krebs, then electron transport chain system. So you will uh, forget the things. You cannot say every time instantly. So in this process, if you will relate the things to something, so it can make a picture in your mind and you will remember it for always, just like in our play schools. Because I am not from play school, because I am from a very small school, that is a state board school. So I have started my class from class 1. But as this Gen Z, so they are definitely going through the play school, then to the school. In the play school, what we will teach is apple. So apple is red color. This is the shape, and you will make a picture of it in your brain. So you will remember A for apple. Just like that, if you remember this biology bottlenecks and relate it to some processes, some things, you can remember it for always. So my next thing is the solution encoding. By transforming raw data into meaningful narratives or spatial maps. So if you will make some maps, so what I will do in my childhood also, in right now also, when I am not able to remember anything, what I will do is I will do relate those things. I will write it in a copy. I will make some jumble words out of it. So those words will go to my mind, and those processes will be remembered for always, and it will be with me always. So, strategic frameworks, six proven techniques to turn impossible pathways into permanent knowledge. So, we will go through different slides and different uh, points and different processes so that we can remember the things for always. So, six proven. What are those six proven techniques? Number one, storytelling. So in the storytelling, what we are doing, why you will remember Mahabharata, Ramayana, or any story in our holy books, and why you will not able to remember some slokas, some something in the Gita. Why? Because we are not relating it. We are not making stories to it. What I believe is, if we will put some good pictures in some our spiritual books, so it will remember and it will stay with us forever. So this kind of things is in our technique. Number one is storytelling. Humans are biologically weird for narrative. So if you will speak so many things, you cannot remember. So, but if you will relate the things with the something, just like the glucose molecule protagonist, losing energy, the conflict, then splitting into two, that is pyruvates are forming, that is the climax. So you will remember the things and do this exercise with you, and you will come to know that what I am saying is true. So in technique two, that is memory palace. So in this, what you will do is method of loci. Place scrape cycle intermediates in your childhood home, just like that. You just imagine that citrate is on the front porch, then isocitrate is in the hallway. Mentally walking through the house triggers the recall of the next molecule is sequence effortlessly. So I am able to, if you will ask me right now what is scrape cycle, I will tell you. So how I have remembered. So that is a sentence I have made, that can old Karen solve some foreign mafia operations? So if you will do the first letter of that sentence, you will complete the crepe cycle. So it will remember and it will stay in your brain always. So technique three, that is mnemonic tools, acronyms. Okay, please can I keep selling substance for money, officer? That is scrape cycle intermediates, what I have told you. The same thing in our days, I have remembered, can old Karen solve some foreign mafia operations, right? So rhythm and rhyme, setting the steps of glycolysis to a familiar tune, that is like Yankee Doodle. It will it will help you easily summarize the difficult things. So chunking, group the 10 steps of glycolysis into three distinct phrases, that is investment, cleavage, and payoff, to reduce to make it more uh, memorizable. Okay, so draw to learn, visual mapping. So when you are sitting in your desk, or you are wherever you are sitting in your study room or in your hostel, so what you will do is draw to learn, make more and more drawing, and put it on your wall on a paper, and give some colors, just like red for carbon loss, carbon dioxide, blue for energy gain, that is ATP, NADH, visual contrast, like that. So helps the brain differentiate between metabolic inputs and outputs, right? So spaced repetitions. Okay, so 24-hour, what I have told you in the start, that is that is a critical window. So combat the curve. The forgetting curve shows we lost 70% of new info within 24 hours, right? So if I will ask you now, what you have taken in your lunch, you can say. I will go again. I will ask you what you have taken in your breakfast. You will tumble. Then, if I will ask you, last night what you have taken in your dinner, then you will start thinking, oh, ये लिए थे, ये खाना खाया था, ये खाया था कि नहीं याद नहीं. That is the critical window of 24 hours. So when you are going for any examination preparation or any subject or any process, so day one, initial study, review after 10 minutes. So it is not possible, it is very easy for me to say you that every 10 minutes review it, but we can do it 1 hour or 2 hour. Just think, okay, what you have learned in last 1 hour. Okay, then after 2 hours, just think what you have summarized out of it. So day two, first active recall session. Then day 7 and day 30, reinforcement enforcement sessions. So it will make you learn, and it will make a knowledge base for you. Okay. So technique 4, active recall, that is the blank page method. Close your book and draw the entire Kelvin cycle on a blank sheet or whatever process or whatever. If you are not a biology student or a mathematics student or a physics student, draw that and do that exercise with that. Okay. Then the Feynman technique, explain the electron transport chain to a 10-year-old. So you just, if you are having a younger brother with you, or if you are having your hostel mate with you, if you are having a classmate with you, just try to make him understand the things. So you will be agree with me when you are doing some group discussion. It will uh, it is easy to memorize. Okay. So flashcard synthesis, create cards that question what is the rate limiting enzyme of glycolysis rather than just describe glycolysis. Okay. So passive versus active retention. So in this, what I want to tell you or show you that reading and highlighting, it will give you 10%. Watching animations, it will help you to summarize 30%. Group discussion, it will summarize you and help you to summarize the things for 50%. But if you will go for active recall, teaching, group dish and other things what I have discussed in my previous slides, so it will give you 90% memorizing and summarizing capacity of something. Okay. So so this is the, so if we will take any example, so as a biology student I have given this example. So glycolysis, 10 steps, 2 phases. What are the best memory technique? That is chunking plus narrative story. Krebs cycle, circular, 8 intermediates. Memory palace, circular room, just like that. Kelvin cycle, carbon dioxide fixation, stoichiometry, visual mapping. Electron transport, proton gradient and pumps, physical analogy. So if you will do like that with any process, any difficult process or long process, it will easily summarizable or you can memorize the things easily, right? So if you so in this session we are just learning that how to summarize the things and how to memorize the thing of long processes. So now I hope it will help you in your preparation and summarizing the things. If you are having any question, I have given in comment section. You just write it. Then what we'll do is master the science of learning to master the science of life. Okay. So with this I am just requesting you just subscribe my channel, like my channel. Jai Jagannath. Thank you very much.